Hello, I'm Steve Weber, the host of Book Cheapskate. We're running down the top 10 free Kindle books featured today on bookcheapskate.com. Happy Friday, everyone. It's October 3rd, 2025. With me, as always, is my co-host and my bookworm sidekick, Cassandra. Good morning, Cass.
Good morning. Quite a list we've got today. A real mix.
Absolutely. And that's what we're doing today, folks, a deep dive into this list. We're going to run through all 10, starting right at number 1.
And remember, these deals are just for today, so if something catches your ear...
You got to move fast. Okay, first up, Deathwatch by Dana Martin. Romantic Suspense.
Right, and the hook here is immediate, high stakes right off the bat.
Yeah, you've got a soldier back from Afghanistan just wanting some peace, you know?
And instead, he finds a stranger, a beautiful woman asleep in his bed, apparently a rental mix-up.
But it's way more than just an awkward mix-up, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. Turns out she's running for her life. She's the only person who can identify the country's, top hitmen.
Wow. So his search for peace just gets completely shattered.
Instantly. And you have that classic romantic suspense setup. Two people, secrets, forced together in this small town, danger lurking.
Close quarters. Lots of tension.
Exactly. Perfect if you like those protective military hero types saving the witness, that kind of vibe.
Okay, let's pivot completely. Book number 2, Gap Trading: How to Use Gaps to Find Huge Stock Moves by J.A. Shaw. Stock market stuff.
Yeah, a total shift. And this isn't your standard technical analysis book about gaps, apparently.
How so? What's the angle?
Well, usually traders just, classify gaps. Is it a breakout gap, exhaustion gap, whatever?
Right, just putting a label on it.
Exactly. This book says... forget just labeling. Ask who created the gap. What's the story the gap is telling you?
So it's more about the psychology or the intent behind the price move.
Precisely. What are the big players, the institutions, actually doing? What does that gap really communicate?
Interesting. So the takeaway isn't just a trading pattern.
No, it's more about a different way of thinking. And the book promises one simple strategy from this insight. Something easy to spot.
Useful for short-term and long-term trades, it says.
Yeah, making it pretty accessible, which is nice.
Okay, from stocks to epic fantasy. Book 3, The Umbral Storm, Book 1 of the Sharded Few by Alec Hudson.
Right, and this one kicks off with some serious world building. 1,000 years ago, the heart of the world shattered.
Classic epic setup. So what's the twist here?
It's the magic system. The fragments of this shattered heart, warriors learn to bond them to their own flesh.
Ooh, okay. Physically bonding them.
Yeah. And doing that gives them, divine powers, lets them basically claim godhood. They're the sharded few.
That sounds intense. Power with a real physical cost.
Exactly. It makes the stakes feel really high, It's not just waving a wand, it's part of you.
And the hero, Darren, he starts at the bottom.
Totally. Orphan, indentured slave, the classic underdog journey.
But he's rising up in a world where gods literally have pieces of the world stuck to them.
Right, so his journey isn't just personal, it's world-shaking. He's stirring up ancient powers, challenging this established, physically empowered order. It sounds like a really fresh take on the epic fantasy arc.
Okay, let's come back down to earth. Or The Kitchen Counter, Book 4, Easy Banana Cookbook, 50 Delicious Recipes by Book Sumo Press.
Ha! Yes, tackling that age-old problem. What to do with those bananas that are just about to turn.
We've all been there. But this isn't just banana bread, right?
Not at all. That's the interesting part. It really pushes the boundaries of what you'd think to do with bananas.
Like what? Give me some examples.
Okay, so get this. Strawberry banana spring rolls.
Spring rolls? Seriously?
Yeah. And savory stuff, too, like Caribbean rice with bananas, banana jam. Putting bananas in, breakfast oats or quinoa in new ways.
Okay, so it's about being creative with a really common, cheap ingredient.
Exactly. Getting home cooks to think outside the banana bread box, maximize what you've got.
I like that. Practical. Okay, number 5 takes us back to romance, but historical this time. Heaven in His Arms, Book 1 of the King's Girls series by Lisa Ann Verge.
Paris, streets of Paris, danger, and a big switcheroo.
Tell me about it.
So you have a woman just trying to survive, right? And she sees a chance. She swaps places with a king's girl.
But king's girl, what's that?
Basically, young women sent by the French crown to the colonies, often to marry settlers. So our heroine thinks this is her escape route from Paris.
Oh, there's always a but, isn't there?
Always. She escapes one danger only to land smack into another, this arranged marriage overseas, with a total stranger.
So the escape plan has some serious complications.
Massive ones. It highlights the lack of options for women back then. Her attempt to gain control leads her right into another situation where she has very little. It's historical romance, but with real adventure stakes and life-altering choices.
Gotcha. Okay, next up, something completely different again. Number 6, Bark, Staving Ronkers, a music memoir by John Boven.
Yeah, rock and roll history, specifically the British scene in the 1960s.
But not the Beatles or the Stones, right? This is different.
Exactly. That's the value here. Aubin was a bass player, played in something like 40 different bands.
40? Wow.
Yeah. Touring all over England, Germany, Italy, during what he calls the real glory days of rock and roll.
So it's an insider's view, but from the trenches, not the superstardom level.
Right. He played with bands like The Fingers, Mickey Jupp's Legend. Names maybe not everyone knows. It gives you that unvarnished truth, the reality of the scene for the working musicians, not just the legends.
The side we don't always hear about. That sounds fascinating.
It's that ground level texture that makes history come alive, I think.
Okay, number 7. Back to suspense, but maybe darker. A Shameless Little Con. Shameless number 1 by Melly Rain.
Yeah, the description alone sets a mood. Betrayal is a bullet. Trust is a weakness. Desire is a weapon.
Intense. So what's the setup?
High stakes political suspense. Moral ambiguity all over the place. The heroine's caught up in some political kidnapping scandal, tainted by it.
And she's being watched.
Constantly. By this guy, Silas Gentian, described as a ghost in a tailored suit. Deep state surveillance. Silent. Always there.
Okay, creepy. But there's a twist, right? A con.
A double con, really. She knows he's watching her, knows he thinks she's some kind of manipulative puppet.
Yeah.
And she is trying to manipulate him. She's playing a role. The biggest threat is, quote, the dangerous lie I'm about to become.
Whoa. Okay, so who's playing who? That's the question.
Exactly. It's perfect for readers who like those morally gray areas where you're not sure who to trust and the lines are really blurry. Psychological games.
Sounds gripping. All right, from modern political lies to timeless social commentary. Number 8, Jane Austen, the complete novels.
Ah, classic. Can't go wrong with Austen.
Especially when it's free and complete. But complete means more than just the big ones.
That's the key point here. Yes, you get Pride and Prejudice, Emma, all the famous ones, but you also get her unfinished stuff.
The fragments.
Yeah, the fragments, and also her early work, like her epistolary novels, the ones written as letters.
Why is that extra stuff important for someone who's maybe only seen the movies?
Well, it shows you her development as a writer. You kind of see the genius at work, figuring things out, and it really highlights that sharp wit, that incredible insight into society, the whole dance between what people want and what they're supposed to do. It's the full picture.
The foundation for so much that came after.
Absolutely. Which leads nicely into number 9, actually. A Summer Game, The Mercer's House, Book 3, by Mary Kingswood.
Regency Historical Romance. So building on that Austen tradition.
Definitely. But maybe with a lighter, more comedic touch here. It's all about this fun clash of characters.
Okay, who's clashing?
You've got this mischievous daughter, loves playing tricks, arrives in Bath thinking it's her personal playground.
A recipe for trouble.
Totally. Her little game, as it's called, gets her into hot water pretty quickly, and then she meets her opposite.
Let me guess. Stuffy, rule-following guy.
Bingo. Mr. B. Appleby? A man of strict routines, principles. You know the type.
The perfect foil for a trickster.
Exactly. And to make it even more complicated, he's getting anonymous letters from a secret admirer while she's causing chaos. It's that classic opposites attract, but with a lot of witty interference.
Sounds fun. Okay, last one. Number 10. Vodka and Chocolate Drops by Jane Austen. Sweet romance.
Yeah, sweet romance, but sounds like it has some real emotional depth.
What's the story?
Starts with the heroine getting dumped publicly by her superstar boyfriend. Ouch.
Yeah, rough start.
So her best friend, Scott, swoops in to, save the day. Classic best friend move.
And she realizes he's the one.
She does. But here's the twist. Scott won't go there. He refuses to be the rebound guy.
Ah, interesting. So she can't just fall into his arms.
Nope. She actually has to prove she's ready, that it's real, and not just because she's hurting. She has to do the work, basically.
And there's more complicating it.
Oh, yeah. Big time. Explosive family secrets come out, apparently. Stuff that makes her question everything she thought she knew about herself and her past.
So it's a journey of self-discovery tangled up with the romance.
Exactly. The happy ending feels earned because she has to deal with all that baggage first. It's for readers who like their sweet romance with a bit more substance, maybe.
Makes sense. A satisfying way to wrap up the list. From Hitmen to Stock Gaps to Austen to Banana Spring Rolls. Quite the range today.
Definitely covered a lot of ground.
Well, thanks for joining us today. And remember, if you want to download any of the books we've mentioned today for free from Amazon, visit us at bookcheapskate.com, and you'll have all the links right there. But do it now. These books are free today, but might be back to full price tomorrow.
Don't wait too long on those.
Also, along with those freebies, the site has a ton of specials on deeply discounted Kindle books and also a heads up on the best new releases. Every morning, it's all brand new. Cass, we'll do it again tomorrow.
Sounds good.
See you then. Until then, keep on opening new worlds with great books without opening your wallet. And whatever you do, remember this. When you read,
Your mind becomes its own kingdom.